Welcome back. Welcome back to another week of the Checkerboard Chat. My name is Alex, and we got Chase and Bryce coming in after a big win against ETSU. It's kind of what we expected, but good win. Got a lot of things that we were asking questions about as far as depth that we got to go in and look at. Live action, real game stuff. So, what was y'all's thoughts?
I mean, massive W.
Big
I saw
one.
what I needed to see.
Breaking records all over the place, buddy.
Yeah. Big performance all around from Aguilar looked good. Running game still looks strong. Defense looked good. Backups look good.
Yeah, I was
This
happy.
is exactly what we paid for.
What I really enjoyed to see was when our backups came in, we still played football. We didn't,
Didn't have to have a separate playbook because they don't know what's going on or have to slow it down for them. They were able to come in and basically step right in stride with Joey whenever they replaced him. Same as some of the other backups. Running back room looks really good still, but overall not much of a test, I would say, against ETSU, but still very solid performance overall.
Yeah, I was. I mean, I don't like seeing 17 on their side, but
Yeah.
their first score was off a fumble, and it was kind of, from there.
And then, as the game goes along and you're beating them within an inch of their life, at some point, blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
Yes.
Broken clock's right twice a day, as they say.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, they have a really, really good wide receiver. That running back wasn't too awful, and they got a Power 5 starting quarterback. So, I mean, obviously he's transferred down to ETSU, but, I mean, still had plenty of Power 5 experience, or Power 4 now, experience. And we were able to, shut him down. He's not got as much around him as he had as his other places, but still,
I feel like we did a good job.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Shut him down. We did exactly what we paid them to do.
Yep,
come in, take a butt whooping.
Come in, take a butt whooping, get some confidence build, and just roll on.
We'll need it for this week, that's for sure.
Yeah, we definitely need it.
Big week. Big week coming up.
Tough one, starting at 3:30 on ABC.
Game of the week. College game day is going to be there.
Candace Parker,
guest picker.
I'll be there.
Solid.
Yeah.
Oh, Bryce is going. There we go.
Bryce will be in attendance for college game day.
What color are you sitting in? Checker kneeling?
I think we're orange. Yeah.
Orange. Lucky dog. I can never.
Orange.
I for some reason, man, I never luck up and get the orange section whenever they checker it. I always end up in the white. And it never fails before kickoff. I've got something on my clothes. But big game. Number 15, Tennessee Vols versus number 6, Georgia Bulldogs. Obviously, biggest game of the week in this slate. And a lot of people are, saying this could have college football playoff implications. Certainly SEC standing implications.
I somewhat disagree with the playoff implications.
Yeah,
I don't really think this game matters a whole lot in the college football playoff standings. I mean, of course it matters.
I think their angle was essentially whoever wins this probably has a higher chance of anybody of making it to the SEC championship game and then rolling into the playoffs. But nevertheless, still very, very early on in the season. I mean, we're talking week 3, week 4 overall if you count week 0. I do. It's a national holiday.
The way I see it is it's kind of like judging how the season's gone so far around the SEC. I think we can lose this game as long as it's somewhat close and still make the playoff.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you're going to have... Our second best team that we're going to play against is probably Oklahoma.
Yeah. Speaking of which, this is kind of off topic for this week, but I think I'm definitely switching my Heisman pick to John Mateer.
He's a stud, dude.
He is a stud.
He's a stud.
But back to the important things.
Not important Georgia. When we're talking about the dogs.
No. Good. Another human being.
Straight to jail.
Take him to the dog pound.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. It's just weird behavior, man.
Like, it is weird for a grown man,
To bark at another grown man, that's very odd. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a big game. It's one of those you kind of step back and you look and it's like, okay, Georgia's gettable. They don't look like the same Georgia of the last 4 or 5 years, but for the last 2 or 3, they've also done this. Struggled first 4 weeks or so of their schedule, and then by mid-season they look like a machine that no one can stop.
I will say, Georgia looks gettable this year, but their defense is still elite.
Defense is still very elite. I would say, honestly, their biggest question mark is probably quarterback. With Gunner. I mean, they've not. Who'd they play? Marshall and Austin Peay?
Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't look great against either one of them.
So, maybe we're catching them at a right time. I think if I was checking right just a minute ago, our line is sitting at Georgia, favored by 3.5?
3.5, yeah.
Opened at 7. I think 7.5.
I think so, something like that. Yeah, it's moving in the right direction.
It's moving down towards us, which makes me incredibly nervous. Either there are a lot of Tennessee fans that have a lot of blind faith, or Vegas knows something we don't. Because while we've looked fantastic, I mean, let's be honest, our opponents have not been all that great either. I mean, Syracuse got beat by UConn.
Didn't they beat UConn? They beat UConn in overtime, didn't they?
Well, you had to go to overtime with UConn.
So, here's a hypothetical for you. Neutral field, ETSU plays Austin Peay. Does ETSU keep it close?
I don't know. Because, I mean, Austin Peay got their first D1 win since like 1960-something against MTSU and beat them pretty good week 1.
So is Austin Peay...
I don't know what the level of MTSU versus ETSU talent-wise is. I have no idea.
So I guess you're saying Austin Peay is at least decent.
I would say they beat ETSU by 2-3 touchdowns. I don't know if they beat them like we beat them.
Okay, here's another hypothetical. We play Austin Peay.
Mm-hmm. I think we make that game look pretty similar to ETSU.
I agree.
Maybe not 70-something points, but we're putting 50.
I think so, too. That's why. That's really the whole point of my question. Like, why didn't Georgia do that?
And that's something else. You hear these national guys talk. I listen to the radio, different other podcasts. There's a good chance that Georgia's probably not even broke out 60% of their playbook yet.
There's also a good chance we haven't either, though.
That's true. Yeah, I mean that's very true. So I really don't know what to expect in this game. I would, of course, we'll do our picks later. What are you going to have to see out of the offense after week 1 and week 2, seeing what we got? What are you going to have to see out of our offense to give us a chance to win this game?
Continue with no turnovers or no picks.
Knocking on wood. That 0 looks good right now.
Yeah. But I also think, judging by how Georgia's offense has looked, because their defense has been elite. I know they've played nobody, but their defense is still elite. I think we could get away with an interception and a fumble and still win this football game, because their offense has really not looked like Georgia's elite offense yet. And they still got Mike Bobo, so...
Yeah.
Of course, I heard that argument too. Eric Angel was talking on the radio this morning. I was going to driving, and he was like, I don't know why everybody thinks Mike Bobo is not a great coach. He was like, he's made a career of it. He was like, and let's not forget last year, Mike Bobo also came into Neyland and had a really good doggone game plan for us. So I wouldn't want him, I guess, on our staff, but if he knows what he's doing, I haven't watched too many of their games, mainly because they just haven't played anybody that's like, I got to make sure I watch that game. Probably do that tomorrow. Watch a couple of them tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But I mean, that's a good point. No, obviously, continuing no turnovers. That's one of the maxims. Yeah, it's got to make sure you take care. Because Georgia's one of those teams. I feel like if you can take care of the ball, you can beat them. Just like you said. Because if you don't want to lose this game based off of mistakes or stupid mistakes. Being loosey goosey with the football and turning it over. Or
if we get beat because of talent, respect.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Bryce, what do you think? What do you got to see out of the offense this week?
I think that's where I stand with limiting the turnovers, but we also have a quarterback that's big game. He knows
I think that has absolutely been a massive. I think that was our biggest upgrade from Nico, is just having a guy with experience.
And I think he will show this weekend. I think if he maintains his level-headedness that he's had since he arrived in Knoxville and focus on the task at hand, I think it's tit for tat game. I think you can even go back to the Josh Dobbs era. I mean, I think it could be a game like that. In England would be wild.
Yeah, true. So I follow a guy on YouTube, and I think his name is Brooks Austin or Austin Brooks, and he's like expert breaking down film. And I mean, a good point he brought up was, Tennessee has, of course, we've had quarterbacks, but he said Tennessee's got a quarterback that's playing the position this season. Last year and the year before last with Milton and then Nico, we had a guy back there that was a quarterback, not really doing everything that the position calls for. Going through your reads, seeing your pre-snap, all those things. And he was showing last year clips and this year clips and showing basically the same play. It was a clip against UTC and then a clip against ETSU. UTC, Nico dropped back, got through one progression, felt a little bit of pressure and bailed.
Yes.
So,
that was one thing that impressed me during the ETSU game. Even though we were up big, he was still running through those progressions.
Yeah.
Nico would have just been like, "Oh man, we're up. Let's just make a play out of it."
Well, yeah. You see your first guys covered up a little bit, you tuck it and run. I think that'll play big.
That's what I think is going to be the big game changer for us this year. And playing them early, I felt like playing them mid-season, we didn't give them enough steam to get the ball rolling, start clicking. Now we're playing them early in the season. I think we can catch them a little bit off guard, being their first real test.
Yep. Yeah, they've not seen who they are yet, really.
And they're a really young team. I don't know if you looked at it, but like there was only one guy that was over 10 straight games. I know they draft a lot of people, but still, one guy that's over 10 straight games, and they're very young, very young. And if I don't want to get too far into it, but if they lose one of their key individual players, they're relying on either a redshirt freshman or a freshman somewhere. That's it.
Solid intel. I would say my biggest key for this game, and for two reasons. One, obviously, the level of competition. I'm going to say the offensive line unit. I'm not going to see them be the Hogs.
Yeah.
They, something else we ain't seen. Joe Aguilar ain't been smoked yet either by a 6'4", 300-pound individual coming off the end real hot.
That's true. And please, somebody tell Joey slide. Please slide.
Yeah,
please slide.
Yeah. He lowered his shoulder last week.
Lord have mercy, son.
You can do that against a glorified high school team. No disrespect to ETSU.
Do not try that in Georgia.
Please don't
do not try that against Georgia.
Somebody will smoke you, brother. Smoke you.
Yeah. Little John when he wiggles his head in little pads.
So something else I've picked up on a little bit is the past 2 weeks we've had a lot of cushion from opposing DBs. and I seriously doubt Georgia gives us that cushion.
Yeah.
They're going to play press man on man and say, beat me. And do we have the guys that can do it against those DBs? Is Mike Matthews him? Is he going to be able to get open?
I don't know how much we're going to throw the ball.
No, we'll have to.
Austin P ran all over them.
Yeah.
I mean, they just, for some reason, they may be elite at stopping the pass, but they're average at best at run stop.
So, I mean, this is a Heupel offense. He's going to run the football first and foremost. I get that. That's our offense. Spread the field out wide, create mismatch, create a light box, run the ball. But last year, we spread them out wide, tried to create a light box, succeeded, and they stopped our run.
It's a lot.
Or they'll keep the box heavy to stop the run and make your quarterback beat you, which last year we couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, I see that. I think we beat them on the quick game this year.
Yeah, but those quick hitches aren't going to be there like they have been past 2 weeks.
No, I was thinking more of like, slant and whip routes.
Yeah, we're going to have to run something different than a 5-yard hitch route because
just like Georgia, you said it earlier. This may be the time we get to open up our playbook.
Yeah,
get some more in-depth routes and different looks that kind of throws them off, something that they've not been able to see on film with Joey back there, that he's confident in running and Heupel's confident in them executing. I mean, I don't know. It makes me nervous. If you had to pick one player on offense that's got to stand out, one player that has to stand out, who's it going to be? Not named Joey Aguilar, because that's obvious.
On offense?
Yeah.
I'm torn between Mike Matthews and Star Thomas. It's got to be one of the two. I could be totally wrong about this, but I think Star is going to take over the RB1 spot. He's elite. Like, he's a diamond in the rough from Duke. Like, he was good at Duke, but man, oh man, in this offense, dude's a freak.
He's got all the upside in the world. He fits in perfect with his system.
Yeah, and catches the ball wonderfully.
Yeah. So, if I told you 2 transfers, you can pick any 2, one quarterback and one running back. Not necessarily for talent, but best fit for the system. Could we have found a running back quarterback combo that would have been a better fit transfer-wise than Star Thomas and Joey?
I don't know what the market was for running backs.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't really dive deep into the transfer portal because, of course, we didn't find out till late.
Yeah, we didn't think we needed
We had to go into it.
That's true. We didn't know we needed a quarterback till after the spring.
So I really don't know what the transfer portal looked like in the fall, in the normal transfer period.
Well, I guess I would say I don't know that we could have. I mean, production wise, unless you just could have got somebody with uber talent.
Yeah,
Star fits very well in this
I think
system.
He does.
Joey's running it so far very well. It's a good combo we picked up.
I got something to talk about. How do you think the noise plays into effect from both sides?
Well, you heard what Kirby said.
Yeah, you have.
No, what did he say?
He said, when my team steps on the field, we're gonna play 11 on 11 and not 11 on 100,000.
Well, that's cute to say, but if you can't hear the play call from the sideline, that doesn't necessarily add up.
I got your top running backs from the portal. Alabama to Michigan was Justice Haynes. Utah State to South Carolina was Rashul Fajon. You had Jaden Ott that went to Oklahoma. That's a pretty big one.
Mm-hmm.
But none of these names really stand out to me. Like, I don't know any of them really.
That's what I said. For the type of player and the production that he gave at Duke, I don't know how he wasn't ranked one of the higher ones. Like, he was fantastic at Duke.
I'm still scrolling, and I don't see his name on here. Oh, I found him. He's like probably the 25th best running back on this list according to 24/7 Sports.
You mentioned those 2 running backs that transferred. I'd never heard those names. I don't watch ACC football, and I knew before we got him who Star Thomas was.
I did too, yeah.
I mean,
like you said, he's diamond in the rough.
Yeah, I mean, he's great.
For sure.
He's done awesome.
Back to the kneeling thing. So you have a quarterback for Tennessee who got a little taste of it last week. Then you have Gunnar Stockton, who has only had one game that could kind of compare when they played Notre Dame. And
did he play that game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he played against Notre Dame.
Yep. So, and he didn't do very good.
No,
that's fair.
So he does not. I mean, I think it could play a huge factor, and that's on both sides.
Yeah. I think as far as offense goes, as long as we keep doing what we do, the way we have been the last couple of weeks, we'll be all right. Now, on to the defense. Still without Jamal McCoy, and this
Ricky
week
Gibson.
you'll also be without RG3.
Yeah.
Ricky Gibson.
But we got the best freshman corner in the country and the best transfer corner in the country, so that helps us. And we got Boo Carter.
That is true.
I don't think there's a deeper cornerback room in the entire country healthy.
Who was that one kid last week against CTSU? Just came out, looked great. Fantastic.
The freshman?
Yeah. What was his name? He looked really, really good. But you're without two very important players.
Ty Redmond.
Ty Redmond. You're without two important players, but like Chase said, we're deep.
It's very deep. Even though he's a freshman, I still consider that room deep because he's super talented. I mean, he was graded the highest freshman in the country through 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any? Well, I mean, there's obviously a chance for it. Bryce just mentioned it. The noise level. I mean, you think we cause problems for them?
Oh yeah,
noise,
no doubt.
False starts,
not a doubt.
Delay games
with a new quarterback, not a doubt in my mind. You get somebody experienced back there, like of course Carson Beck didn't play at Neyland last year, but give me somebody that's played a whole lot of college football in big stadiums. Maybe they don't get affected that much, but yeah, Gunner's going to feel some heat.
Yeah, no doubt.
Especially knowing our nasty DNs are coming after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. Same question, but on the other side of the ball, who you got to see stand out?
On defense?
Yep.
I'm gonna go inside linebackers.
Yeah, I need to see something from them.
Because they with this Georgia team, yeah, they can throw the ball, but they're gonna be running heavy.
Yeah, they can run the ball.
If they're not gonna fill gaps, they're gonna cut a steep.
Oh yeah.
I need a big game from Carter.
Yeah, but Boo needs in the punt return and on defense. He needs a big game.
I like that.
Mine's got to be. I say it every week, but Joshua Josephs.
I would like to see some more better play out of Boo. Of course, I don't know if it was the position or play calling or maybe just a zone defense, but there was a couple times, guys are out covering up wide receivers, and it looked like he was just kind of floating out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of his position though. Is especially when he's in at the nickel, he's not really matched up against a receiver most of the time, unless they're 5 wide. If the other team goes 5 wide, he's going to be man to man with somebody. But if they're playing 3 receivers, a tight end, and a running back, most of the time he's going to be in his zone, just following quarterback's eyes.
Yeah. Who you got, Bryce, on defense?
I don't know if I can specifically point out
I do
one
like
individual person. I just think it's just going to be that inside.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're talented, but in the same sense, they got to start killing them.
And Arion Carter's played decent so far. I mean, he's had some good plays. He had he's had a few good sacks. T. Lander had that diving interception off the tip from who tipped that ball? Nathan Robinson, maybe? Did he tip that? Somebody tipped it, and T. Lander made the diving pick. So I mean, they've made some plays, but I need run stoppers.
Yeah,
run stoppers. I think if you stop the run, you've won this game.
Probably.
I think our secondary is good enough to keep a young quarterback at bay, with it already being a ruckus in there and loud. I think if you can stop the run, I think Tennessee probably comfortably wins this game.
So they have some elite receivers with some speed. I mean, you got the USC transfer, his name Zachariah Branch. He's got elite speed.
He's talented.
So they've got some guys that can make plays, but we're gonna have to really cover and key in on the run game for sure. Because they're gonna be like us. They probably, if you break it down, they probably run the ball 65% of the plays, just like we do.
What's their running back room looking like? I mean, they have a stud. Don't know.
I know they're good. I've heard a lot of people talking about how good they are at running the football, but are they running the football because that's all they can do, or is it because they're that talented? We don't know.
Or do they look that talented because they played Austin P. Marshall?
That's true too. We don't know. There's still a lot to be said.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so weird to look and say that this game's only a 3.5 point spread when really you can look at both teams and be like, I don't know what nobody got. Yeah, I have no idea what either of us have.
It's a curse and a blessing to play Georgia this early.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess I would rather get I always, for some reason, I always match these up. Florida, Georgia. You seemingly always get one early, one late. It's always been Florida, typically, first SEC game, and Georgia comes at the end of the year.
How long has it been since we've played Georgia early?
Oh, goodness.
I can't tell you.
I don't know, but I'll be honest. I really like this flip. I like getting them early.
Oh, I do too.
I guess maybe I'm prisoner in the moment because Florida looks like they're falling apart, and maybe by the time we get to them, they'll be actually falling apart. So maybe I'm just a prisoner in the moment, but I like Georgia early this year.
I mean, yeah, Georgia's been weak early in the season since Kirby's been there, really.
Mm-hmm. So. And I can see where Chase is going with. He don't really think that there's going to be playoff implications.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could lose. I think we could still lose this game. Not saying that we are or aren't. I don't know, but we could lose this game and probably lose another one and still make it.
I think
if you win this game, you got a whole lot better chance to make it.
So. Oh, for sure. Well, right now they said after the first 2 weeks, I think our chances were at 53%, 50-something percent to make the playoff.
I saw 51. So yeah, we're on the plus side of that.
Yeah, we're on the play, and if you win this game, that probably
shoots to 80 or something, probably.
Up.
Yeah.
Well, because realistically, if you beat number 6 Georgia, with how they've viewed them in the past couple of years, I guess
you're jumping top 10.
Well, one, you're jumping top 10, but two, is there another game on our schedule that we would not be favored in?
Alabama, maybe because it's away.
Yeah, maybe because it's down there. Yeah. That's true.
And that game, if we beat Georgia, that game may be like a 3-point favorite just because they're the home team. We don't know. Depends on how they look in between now and then, I guess.
Man, I don't know. Just I guess because of past years, like part of me wants to say this is our 22 Bama game.
We're going to come out. If you really want to compare seasons, this really is our 22 Bama game. This has got to be the one that shows everybody, hey, this season, Tennessee is elite.
Yes.
And then the other part of me is like, could be 28-0 at halftime.
It could be.
I genuinely am lost at this game. Because, yeah, sure, we played Syracuse, and they played Marshall, and then we played ETSU, and they played Austin P. Playbooks probably ain't even been halfway open. I am genuinely lost. Saturday at 3:30, I'll tell you how I feel, but I don't know. I like where we stand. I'll say that. I do like where we stand. I like the pieces we have. I love our defense. I think we're in a better position overall with quarterback and our running back room. I think our wide receivers are good. Wouldn't say I like this room as much as I maybe did one of the other ones in the past couple years, but they're young. You just got to give them time.
I will say, for it to be only game 3, I think I like this room as much as I did the 22 room by game 3.
Really? Okay.
I mean, and think about it. In 2022, who was Jalen Hyatt? We knew he was fast. We didn't know he was going to win the Biletnikoff.
Certainly didn't anticipate 5 touchdowns against Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to say that Mike Matthews doesn't have a coming out party in this game?
And see, I guess that's part of my confidence is I feel like I can sit here and genuinely say we don't have to have a singular performance like that to win this game.
I agree. And this is the most confident I felt going into a Georgia game that I have since Kirby's been there. I can genuinely say that I'm, of course, being one of the biggest Tennessee fans in the whole wide world, I'm nervous thinking about going into this game and just watching it. You don't ever want your team to lose, but the confidence level's high for across all Tennessee fan base.
Yeah, I agree. I do think scroll Twitter, go on Facebook.
Yeah, you'll know.
Everywhere you look, there's a lot of confident Tennessee fans. Maybe it's the new pair of shoes, with Aguilar. So far we just unboxed him, and he's in week 3. He's our new toy,
looking like a stud.
And if he comes out and beats Georgia, they'll build him a statue more than likely.
They'll build it.
I mean, but if he goes and, Tennessee, if we were to get embarrassed, what's public reaction like?
If we get embarrassed?
Yeah, if you get beat 38-7.
Cancel the podcast next week. I'm not talking about it.
I mean, because realistically, there's been a couple years in the past few that I've walked into this Georgia game thinking, okay, we're probably going to lose, but we keep it close.
I thought that in 22. I really did. I thought, realistically, I did think we were going to lose that game, but I thought we would have a shot, and we didn't.
What was that one? 17 or something?
It was a lot to a little. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, so, it's one of those 8 years in a row. It's you hate to kind of expect anything, but there is a little bit in the back of my mind. I'm like, man, just go out and be competitive, look good. I think we will. Who has to have the better performance, offense or defense?
Defense. I don't know.
I'm going defense.
I thought defense, but the more I think about it, because I know how good their defense is, even though they still haven't played anybody, I think our offense needs to be able to produce and I guess be consistent, not just a chunk play for 7 here and then you fall off for 3 or 4 drives.
Run, punt.
Yeah, of course, I don't think Heupel's going to do it. He's not going to run, punt, but the screen passes are going to have to be different because, against ETSU and Syracuse, you had time to throw a boundary screen pass. You're not going to have time against Georgia to throw a screen pass across all the way to the boundary and then get out.
And let me tell you something else.
For them.
Yeah.
It ain't going to take long for that offensive coordinator to figure it out once they figured it out, too. This ain't ETSU. You run that play a couple times, they're going to catch on to that.
That's true.
That's when you're going to look at the TV screen and see a snatched ball mid-route to the running back, and then he's off for 6. Of course, Heupel's smart. I mean, he didn't get this far by being a dummy.
One of the best offensive minds in the game, man.
He's a very, very, very good offensive mind, so I'm not necessarily worried about play calling. I don't know. I'm so wishy-washy. Like, I just leaned back in my chair. I was like, man, I'm optimistic. Then I thought about the game actually being played, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Makes my stomach want to turn.
I do think position to position we do match up well. Like if you take quarterback versus quarterback, who wins that? You think it's equal, or do you think Aguilar's got it?
I would say equal.
Okay, I'll lean towards Aguilar. Experience
I would give a slight lean Aguilar for experience. Again, I just haven't watched Georgia football this year. They've not played anybody to make me want to have to watch.
Running backs.
Oh, us! I love our.
Yeah,
I would take our running against anybody in the country.
So what I'm getting at, instead of going through every position here because it's going to take a minute, what I'm getting at is there's no single position that I'm giving Georgia the edge. I'm either giving Tennessee the edge or it's equal.
You talking about just on offense?
No, across the board.
Across the board, okay. Yeah.
Like I don't. Maybe you could give it to them on corners because we've got 2 guys that are hurt. Our 2 best corners are injured. But I mean, are you really going to?
Yeah. This could be it, man. This could be the year that everything changes. I mean,
I don't know. What do you think, Bryce?
I still got to go with defense. I feel like, but I've always been in the mindset of, offensive scores points, defensive wins games.
Yeah.
That's how I've always been.
Yeah.
I've always been a defensive person. So that's why I got to say that defense they don't have to show out. But you get out there and you hit Georgia in the mouth, they're gonna lay down, and then our offense can come in and really step on their throats and give it to them.
I think I agree. I really need to see a 3-and-out first drive from Georgia. Yes. That would be huge for the confidence of the defense, for the confidence of Tim Banks calling plays. If he gets a 3-and-out right off the bat, he's going to be aggressive continuously.
How about a turnover? How about a pick?
Oh, that'd be huge.
Give me a pick.
First
I want to see a pick.
That'd be awesome.
We need a pick. First 4 plays, if you have Arian Carter or T. Lander smack him in the mouth, I promise you'll see a completely different ball game from the word go.
Yeah, true.
I think I'm with Bryce. I think if I had to pick a side, I'm going with defense, and not because I'm one of those. I think the strength of our team is the defense, and for some reason I would rather reinforce my strengths. So I'm taking the strength of our team on defense, and I'm saying let's reinforce it. Now, here's the deal. This game could go on until next Tuesday if it's 0-0. As long as we can stop them from scoring, we'll eventually get in the end zone or field goal to win. I mean, if we can just stop them, which I have all the confidence in the world that we can do. I genuinely feel that way.
I mean, we're elite against the run, so.
Yeah.
All right, you got a score prediction, Alex?
Well,
we're here. It's time.
I do.
Let's hear it, Bryce. Let's go.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Okay. Oh God.
10, Tennessee.
Low scoring. Okay. 17-10.
That's what I'm telling you. It's gonna be a defensive game.
All right. Okay, so he's got Tennessee. Alex, who do you have? Take your orange glasses off and just tell me. Who do you have winning this game?
Tennessee.
Okay.
28-25.
Whoa.
Close. Very close.
What's the over-under on this ball game?
Yeah, it's not very high.
51, 52,
49 and a half.
49 and a half.
See, boys, I'm telling you.
And you said what? 28, 25?
Yeah.
So you're over the over-under.
24, 28. Let's go 24, 28. Official score, 24, 28. Because I want to cover the reverse spread. Not only could they not cover it, we covered it for them.
Oh, you're not going to like me.
No.
It's here.
31-17. Tennessee.
Oh.
I'll take that.
All day long.
Yeah.
I think we win and we make it look good.
Okay.
I hope so.
I hope your score turns out a lot more than mine because I will have massive gastrointestinal problems if it's that close, probably.
Get me wrong, I would not be very surprised to see a game-winning field goal like we had in 22 versus Alabama. But I really think that we are a better football team than they are. I just do.
I dig it. I mean, I've not seen anything that gives me enough pause to say we can't win this game. I've not seen anything that's like, well, we could win this game if we had this or if this worked better.
I mean, we're missing our two best DBs, and I still think we beat them. And beat them pretty good. I mean, I got us winning by 2 touchdowns.
Golly. I wonder what that spread is. What the odds are if you took Tennessee alternate spread minus
I'm curious.
2 touchdowns?
No, I'm going to find out.
Oh, man.
Be thinking about your picks for the week while I'm...
You got any picks, Bryce? Loaded? In the chamber?
Oh, I know of one that I have ready to go. I keep going back and forth, and I keep getting drawn to it. I have Clemson, Georgia Tech. I got Georgia Tech taking that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Taking the spread or outright?
I'm taking the spread.
Oh, okay.
3.5.
Yeah.
According to ESPN, anyway.
There was another.
Plus 560, by the way, is that Tennessee spread. If we were to win by that.
A little sprinkle? A little sprinkle for the old cupcake?
Maybe.
That's,
I mean, I did good on USF in Florida. I could throw that on there.
Oh, man. How about Alex Golish? Which SEC team is he going to take over next year that's going to hurt our feelings?
Florida.
God, don't say that. Don't say that.
That's who it's going to be.
Because, I mean, it's a fact at this point. He will not be at South Florida next year, I don't think.
I think I agree. He's looked too dang good so far.
Well, how about your boy Nico losing to UNLV?
How about your boy Nico losing to New Mexico State tomorrow night?
No shot. You think so?
I think so.
Oof.
We done 2 or 3.
How many do we do? 2 picks or 3?
Normally do 3. If you can only find 2, we can rock with 2.
I mean, honestly, the spread doesn't look that appetizing this week.
No, I mean, the only other one I can really think of is FIU and FAU. I'm thinking FIU minus 2.5.
I've got 2 that I'm locking in. I would put the mortgage on it. My first one is LSU and Florida. Give me LSU and all the points. Alternate spread that to 3 touchdowns if you want.
Ugh, that could be bad news for Billy.
I mean, what? It's 7 right now? LSU? Minus 7?
Minus 7.
Ain't no way they only win by 7. And my second one is Oregon and Northwestern. That's Oregon minus 28.5.
They did beat Oklahoma State to death last week.
Yeah, and listen to this. Week 1, Northwestern lost to Tulane 23-3.
Yikes.
They scored 3 points on Tulane.
Yikes.
They're going to score 0 on Oregon. And they're going to get beat by probably 50.
No joke. Did they not hang 60 on Oklahoma State?
It was more than that.
Yeah, Oklahoma State.
I think it was more than 60, was it not?
That's embarrassing.
It was 69-3. That's what's going to happen in Northwestern. 69-3.
That's embarrassing.
It's just going to be a repeat. I think Oregon is probably your best team in the country right now.
Really? Okay.
I mean, they're nasty.
Unless
Oregon State is
70.
Unless they're just that bad and that they beat them that bad because they're awful. I don't know.
Well, it is Mike Gundy. I guess my first pick I'm taking number 17 Ole Miss minus 6.5 against Arkansas.
I like that.
Where's that game played at?
I believe it's at Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
If it's at Ole Miss, I might follow you. Yeah, I might follow you, but I'm not. I ain't putting anything on that one.
No, I think being down there and only a touchdown, I like that. 2-0 Arkansas, 2-0 Ole Miss, but I think by the time the end of the year rolls around, Sam Pittman may be in the unemployment.
Yeah. I think they've looked decent so far, haven't they?
They've not looked bad. But I don't know that he's got it without the supporting cast around him. Like when he was a coordinator, or a position coach, perfectly fine.
He was one of the best O-line coaches in the country.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if he got fired, Hopple, you better call him.
I thought he was coming with Big Boy, that was our offensive coordinator for Pruitt. I thought he was coming with him when they left. Georgia?
Yes.
And I was ecstatic for that. I would have taken him any day of the week, but
me too.
Didn't happen. My second game I'm taking, South Carolina, number 11, South Carolina versus Vanderbilt. I'm taking South Carolina minus 3.5. That game is in South Carolina.
Sandstorm.
I am not a Diego Pavia believer. I just think Lenore Sellers and his one speedy wide receiver will probably put it on.
Probably. I mean, it is Vanderbilt.
Did we do 2 or 3 picks this week? 2. There's my 2.
All right. Well, you know who to tail and who to fade based off of past practices, so use that information how you want. Remember, this is not financial advice.
You would lose money following me.
We figured that out. So. We figured that out last year.
Gosh, that was terrible. I've been a little better this year. I think I've only missed 2 so far.
That's good. Well, guys, I think that about wraps it up. All hearts and minds clear.
Yeah. Beat the fire out of the dog.
That's right.
Let's carry the fight.
Tennessee's defense can lock it up tighter than Athens PD, baby.
Okay. I don't know. They're pretty good.
They do a lot of that down there.
They do a lot of locking up.
They do a lot of that down there. Whatever they do, just don't let the players drive to the stadium. We'll be missing half the fan base.
And probably half the stadium.
Yeah, my heart and my mind is clear. I'm looking forward to a Tennessee win. Tune in next week to see which one of our score predictions was correct. Hopefully, any one of the three leads us to a victory. I'm taking any one of those. So
I would like tune in next week.
We'll go over that, and then following that, we'll cover. Was it UAB?
Yep, I'll be at that one.
We'll be stretching out the old playbook for UAB after we see what happens with Georgia. So
yes,
tune in next week. Appreciate y'all listening.
See you.